Hello once again everyone, it is Bob Martin, the RCSubGuy with the Drydock.com with a new product announcement. For those of you who've been waiting a long time for a conversion kit for the baby Nautilus, we got good news. For those of you unfamiliar, this is a 1/77th scale Disney Nautilus model kit, and it is of an exceptionally handy size for RC operation. Obviously, it makes for a great display model, but because it is over 31 inches in length, there's lots of room inside to put the guts and gizmos that we need to make it fully functional. Now, you've seen me do this in the past, and I've got many videos showing it, but unfortunately, those specific subdrivers were no longer in production, and so a new one needed to be designed and implemented here at the Drydocks, and we just finished it up. We have two options for you. One is what we call kind of the full oil watertight cylinder with a completely functional ballast system. The other one is what we term an easy driver. This is much simpler and much more economical in terms of pricing. Both of them will drive this boat and it'll be absolutely amazing on and under the water. This one is what would allow you, though, to bring it from sort of decks awash up to that full emerged waterline, which in this particular case is just about a centimeter below that top deck. So let's go through these things in detail, show you what your options are. So let's talk about the Easy Driver first. This is just our standard 250 series Easy Driver. As you can see, there is no ballast tank inside. This is great for anybody that wants to make a surface runner or a dynamic diving submarine, which the Disney Nautilus actually lends itself exceptionally well to. From a component perspective, we've got our aft bulkhead with two output servos. One would be for rudder, and then the one would be for the tilting prop assembly to give you pitch control. And then you've got your main drive motor in there. This particular Easy Driver is set up with optional forward servos, so if you wanted to do crazy things like actuating breathers or hatches or anything like that, you could do that. But you could save a little money by just doing a standard forward bulkhead. That's all there is to this particular cylinder. This one is what we call a Bantam 250. So this is like a baby 250 series cylinder, but it shares the same pedigree with its full-sized cousin. Same bulkhead on the end. You got your two output servos and the drive motor. The difference here is that you've got a pump bulkhead with a little air pump in there. And the way this works, this would connect to an intake, an air intake. And I usually hide that in the dorsal fin of the Disney Nautilus, so it pulls air in to blow the tanks out. Then in the front, we've got a forward battery compartment in there, and that can house the battery itself, as well as, in this particular case, you can see a little receiver and a magnetic on-off switch. That's all optional equipment. You can just put whatever you want in there. But this is the stubby cylinder, the correct size to go in the Nautilus. Let's see how that works. So we like to make things easy here at the Nautilus Drydocks. I want to show you how easy it's going to be to install the cylinder. So we got our upper hull. We're just going to remove that. And these are the parts that you're going to get for the RC conversion kit. There's a forward hold down, aft hold down, a little linkage tree here for your rudder, and then you're going to get the tilting propeller assembly. And that's going to go in the back, kind of like this right there. To install the cylinder, it literally takes just a moment. You just slide the knurled nut into the holder there and then drop the front of the cylinder down, and it nestles right in that holder right there. And then the forward clip just goes on top. I'm going to try and do this. I'm at a weird angle here right now. There you go. So that's now holding the cylinder in place. It can't move, it can't spin, it can't slide, it can't rise. From a linkage perspective, this is really, really easy. You're just going to have a straight shaft going to a universal joint, going to a dog bone connector here, and then this is going to be your rudder linkage. It's going to connect to the little rudder drop down there, and the other one is for the tilting prop assembly, just a straight shot right into the back. Now, I do not have yet a full workup with everything that you're going to need to do step by step for converting this boat. As of right now, that is all up to you, but as you can see, this setup is very simple. Anybody with a modicum of RC experience should be able to do it. I do have other videos, however, of the original installation with the little 2-inch cylinder that you're going to be able to leverage. Same sort of idea. You can steal all those ideas for this particular setup. Now, like I said before, the other option that you have is the easy driver, and the setup and installation is actually even easier. This would literally just drop down right in the middle. So all you do is just put these hold downs in a little bit. This would be centered. This is where it's going to live, right there. It's even easier. My personal recommendation, unless you really, really, really have your shorts in a knot to get the boat up to full surfaced waterline, this setup is going to be more reliable, more simple, and less prone to maintenance and repair issues. So I would recommend the 250 Easy Driver. It's a beautiful fit for this boat. So there you go. This is the new RC kit for the 177 scale Disney Nautilus model kit. I hope you liked it. If you do, please like and subscribe. It helps us out here at the Drydocks a lot. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. You can drop a comment, but if you want a quicker response, shoot me an email, bob@nautilusdrydocks.com. With that, we're going to let you go. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.